Okay. What is up, everyone? So, I want to make a quick vlog, and I'm actually on my lunch break right now. But, you know, you all vlog when you can vlog, you know? But, one thing I was actually thinking of when I was gonna make this, I was like, I literally don't have time, so I'm just gonna have to eat sort of at the same time that I'm doing this vlog. So hopefully that's chill with you guys. Like, it's pretty good. Anyways, I'm actually not gonna eat the whole time. That would be really weird. I wanted to talk about the yeast analogy and saying like a little bit of yeast, just a pinch of yeast can change everything. Just a pinch of yeast in bread can make it rise. Just a pinch of a Christian in a population that doesn't know God can do crazy things. So going back to the bread of life. So Jesus calls himself the bread of life because we have to feed on him. We have to eat him. He calls us to eat of him. And you know what's crazy is that he also calls himself, well, you know what else is crazy is that he's also called the Word. If you go to the Gospel of John, it says the Word became flesh. That's Jesus. The Bible became flesh. Literally, Jesus is the living gospel, the living Bible. Literally, he's the Word. He lives it out. That's him. Jesus even goes on to say that whoever comes to him will no longer hunger and no longer thirst. And he's saying, see, this is John 6:35. Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall not hunger. Whoever believes in me shall never thirst. That's crazy. It's actually amazing how the analogies that God uses, that Jesus uses, is so relevant to like what we understand on earth. Like he talks about so many earthly things, relating them to heavenly things. Like this next verse. John 6:51, I am the living bread that came down from heaven. If anyone eats of me, he will live forever. And the bread that I will give for the life of the world is my flesh. Okay, so think about this. In your life, you have to eat to live, right? But we're talking like, this is very small. Your time on earth is very small. Jesus is talking about, eat of me, the bread of life, and you'll live forever. Like, he will sustain us forever. Like on earth, we have to eat like daily. Jesus is like, eat of me daily. Be with me. Read me, like read my word. Like I am the word, like live with me. You'll live forever. On earth, we eat and we live like, I don't know, 100 years maybe or whatever, but we have to eat daily. Otherwise we get hungry. Our soul gets hungry for Jesus. It's such a crazy analogy that he uses. And he says, and the bread that I will give for the life of the world is my flesh. He died for us. Like he healed us, like took away our sin, brought us new life. And he's basically saying, take this sacrifice that I've given. Take this sacrifice for your sins. And the bread that I will give for the life of the world is my flesh. Crazy. Eat of him and you'll live forever.